Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A very, very warm welcome to all you guys. I'm so sorry. System is taking a little time to update the things and to start. That's the reason I'm taking a little time to settle down. I'm so sorry about it. So, welcome, guys. Welcome to the stream. So, as you all know, my name is Nida Afri, and I'm associated with this ZBIT channel. So, to all the people who do not know, my name is Nida Afri, and I'm the host for ZBIT platform. Every day is a 4 hour session that I come live between 4 to 8 p.m. Dubai time. So I want you guys to note down this timing, make us, like make a note in your schedule and make sure that you guys join me live when I am live at this point in time. So that whatever you're seeking out, the kind of information we are looking for, you can get the useful information here and you can trade in the right direction. Guys, the whole idea about the streaming is to make sure that you get guidance on an ongoing basis. So you have to bear with me. Trading is, of course, not a rocket science. Trading is, of course, not something difficult, but all you have to do is you need to give a little time and pay. You have to show a little patience towards it. That's why you will learn that it's not difficult at all, but at the same time, your patience and your dedication and your discipline can only get you good profits. So currently, whoever joins these sessions, you guys, whoever is coming, especially from the outside of the application, or you're coming from inside the application, I want you guys to make sure if you need my assistance and guidance at every step, then please make sure that you are depositing funds while I'm live. And when I say take a trade along with me, you may as well take a trade depending on whether or not, like I'm not giving any financial or I'm not giving any investment advice, but if you think whatever is being given as information or educated education is provided here, you think it's adding any kind of value, please make sure you to join these sessions, deposit funds into your account while I'm live, and take a trade alongside with me. So in my last session, past four in past 4 hours, like 2 days back, obviously day before yesterday, and before that I was on my week off. I did speak about a lot of topics at that point in time. I did show you, what we've covered so far. I'll tell you and what we're going to see today. So you have to stay till the end of the session because, of course, you're not going to learn something overnight or just within fraction of seconds or things like that. So you have to be little patient when you're coming to these sessions. So I welcome all the people here. Um, Sorry, 844619. You have written something. I don't know what you have written here. What language is this? Hold on. Guys, some of you speak in some various languages which I don't understand. Unfortunately, I am so sorry. Hold on, let me see what is that. Yeah, so we are going to see all of that. Don't worry, we are going to come back to it. In my previous, okay, 844619. We will come to the candlestick chart. We will come to the technical analysis of it. We will look into a lot of things. Don't worry. I will, look into your request 844619. Thank you for asking me this. I will make sure you get the proper guidance and proper assistance in terms of how you want to trade. Now, first of all, let me reiterate, guys. Last session, I was able to tell you guys how to go about with taking futures trade, leverage trading, how you should size your position, and various things that we discussed. If you have still any doubts, I want you guys to refer back to the stream which was done on Sunday and check for whatever we have covered. If in case you still have doubts, you can always come back, but I'm going to move ahead with next few topics that we're supposed to cover for the day. While I'm doing that, all my request to the people who are especially joining the session within the application. So I want you guys to make sure, if you want me to help you out, handhold you, guide you, and also help you in terms of giving you a buy or sell signal, you have to make sure to deposit funds while I'm live, and then basically get in touch with me after that. And I will definitely help you with some buy and sell signals out there. Okay, so moving on to first understanding what the market is all about. Okay, so this market, despite of all the fundamental and technical analysis that we talk about, also runs on something called emotions. Okay, and emotions play a very significant role in terms of your, trading. And as a human being, whatever kind of a person you are, that totally reflects in your trades too. So if you are somebody who is not patient enough, guys, trust me, this is going to reflect in your day-to-day trading. So if you are a person who is very indisciplined, then that is going to also reflect in your trading. So not just when you join these sessions, guys, I just don't want you guys to only learn the technical side of it, or mathematical reasoning, or logical reasoning, or calculations, or anything as such. But overall, as a human being, as an individual, I want you guys to mold yourself so that you become a successful trader. Because the traits that are required to be a successful trader is also to make sure that you guys are disciplined, consistent, as well as having a good amount of patience, which will give you good results. So these are few things apart from the normal aspects of what you need to learn about concepts, about the overall how the industry works and everything. Other than that, these are the various things that I want you guys to imbibe in yourself and learn, so that you can be a successful trader. Now, when I talk about emotions, there are few things that you also need to understand. It's not just about being patient, but also learning how to control your self, whether you're going through a fear kind of a situation, also whether you have a lot of greed in you. So these are also very important aspects as a trader, which you will, as and when you kind of become used to this industry, as and when you become accustomed to how this industry works and functions, and the way trading works, that way, as in this is something which you're not going to learn like in a day or overnight. This process will take place. It will take a time, until unless you face some losses, until unless you say get some profits, you're going to still be in a situation where you will not develop these things. It will take some time for you to develop these things as well. So what I want you guys to do on an ongoing basis, whatever we discuss here, make notes of all the important things that we talk about here, and then try to, test all of them. So whether we try some new indicators, whether we try some new concepts, whether we look into any new topics, make a note of it, always go test it, not test it like as in, implement that in your day-to-day trade. And even if, for example, you guys are not using your real money in the initial phases, which is still okay, that you guys want to maybe do, maybe you want to do what do you call, uh, there's something called paper trading or demo trading. You can always do that to be little confident. So all my audiences and users, I always tell them, if you're like even if like slight 1% doubt you have in your mind and heart, and you are not sure where to begin, how to begin, where to start or whatever, practice it in dummy accounts, practice in demo accounts. I know Zebit at the moment, I don't think is offering any demo account, but you can practice all of that. And then once you are very sure, once you are very, very confident about how to go about, then go with it. Okay. So these are few of my advices and suggestions to all the people who are starting in this industry, because I don't want you guys to suffer any kind of loss. Yes, loss is part and parcel of this industry. It is inevitable. Some days are going to be like that. If someone's telling you there is no, you won't face any loss, or every day is going to be a profitable day, that is a true lie, because there will be times where you will miss out on certain important aspects, or uncertainties will crop up suddenly which will lead to losses. So that's very common, and you have to get used to this industry with that kind of a mindset also, because you can't always expect that there is only profit that is going to happen. There will be days which will be non-profitable days, but how you come out of it, how you recover out of it, that is something which matters. Now, out of, if on an average, like I know for a reason that none of us, including me, we can trade 30 days of our life, like 30 days of you know, our day to day that we are with the kind of schedule, until unless, yes, if trading is the only thing that you do, then probably it might be possible that 30 days of your month you might be able to do. But if this is some kind of side hustle or some kind of side income for all you guys, none of us are going to definitely give 30 days of our life towards every day. Every day is very difficult to kind of give it towards trading and something, because I myself, I'm a trader, and trust me when I say I'm a trader, I don't trade 30 days of my month. Okay, there are only few trades in a month, like say 6 to 7, or on an average 10 trades in a month which I take. And if I make some successful money in that in those 7 to 10 trades that I'm talking about, I am done with it. I don't over trade. I'm not obsessed with like trading, like no, every day I have to trade and every day I have to get some money. I don't go with that. I go with when my when I'm doing analysis and I get a nice setup where I'm very confident about entering into the market, that's when I take my trades. And I'm not desperate to take trades every dip. I don't go and buy every peak I see and I don't go sell. No, I don't do all of that. I keep a very realistic approach in a month. Maybe like if I am making at least say if I talk about in Indian terms, even if I make at least say 15-20,000 or 15 to 30,000 rupees, which will be how much in terms of dirhams if I talk about, because I'm living in just a sec, where is my calculator actually? uh, I don't see my calculator here. Where is it from? Hold on for a second, guys. I want a calculator. Yeah. Yeah. So when I say I don't trade in a month like 30 days of my life, that's very much true. So I keep a target for myself. Like say I want to focus on making maybe 15,000 to 30,000 as a target. So how much would that be in terms of dirhams? If I calculate, maybe it'll be around 130 dirhams. No, sorry, not, sorry guys. 30,000, I calculated 3,000. So 23, right? So it's like 1,304. So 1,304 dirhams, if I talk about, you can convert it in your own currencies. So I keep a target like that for myself, like how much I want to earn this month, and then I keep my because I'm also a swing trader, not exactly a day trader or a scalper. So I try to put like pick up some strategies, pick up some setups where even if I'm I'm earning this money, say in a week's time or in a couple of days, or not necessarily on the same day itself. There are days when the market is highly volatile, and yes, you might be able to pick up the kind of target you're keeping for the day within few hours itself or within one day itself. But there will be days when markets are like very slow going. There's not much volatility. The market is not moving in great direction, and every crypto moves in a different direction. We all know, right? So basically, you can see yourself Bitcoin, Ethereum. See, all of them are running at different rate every day. So now what do you do? Which crypto are you picking up to trade? So if you're picking up XRP, right now XRP is running at a one minus 1.44%. Okay. Now you need to see every day at what rate does XRP move, and if there are good days, what is its volatility rate, or if there are bad days, then how negative does it go, and how much on a, because every crypto will have a range. When I specifically trade in Ethereum and Sui only. Okay, so I watch these two cryptos very keenly. So I know Ethereum on any normal day is always moving around, somewhere between 0 to 5%. But if it's a volatile day, it can even move up to 5 to 10%. And if it has to fall, also it can even go up to 20%. That's its maximum capacity. Whereas coming to Sui, I know that on a normal day also, Sui basically moves about at least 5 to 10%. And there will be days when it is very volatile and all, then it can even move about 20% and it can fall 50% also. That is also possible. So it all depends on crypto to crypto, and you need to analyze your own crypto, seeing their movements on an ongoing basis. So what we believe is like the price which has been acting, however, in historically how the price has been acting, it will continue to basically move in the same direction. So I have a user. Hello, my name is Mohammad Ali Akbar and I'm from Hyderabad. I've faced around 15 lakh loss and currently in loss too. So guide me that how to recover that money. Okay, Akbar, thank you for joining in, my dear. Why have you even put so much money? How much have you actually? Tell me more about it. Actually, I want to know. Have you invested that kind of money? Like, did you take a leverage position, or is this in spot trading? Tell me more about it. Akbar, I'm talking to you, my dear. Is this spot trading that you are doing? Is this, is this maybe futures you're doing, or if you're doing spot, then which basically crypto are you trading? All this information you tell me, maybe I might be able to tell you what you can do. Because if it is futures trading and you have taken leverage and the market is not moving in your direction, the liquidation is bound to happen and your loss is inevitable. Only if you want to basically reduce. Oh, okay. Which platform did you use, my dear? Which platform did you use? And what kind of a scam are you talking about, Akbar? Like, did you put money and they took they took the money and ran away, they hacked your account? Oh, okay, okay. So what platform are you referring to? Like, which platform is that? And how did you get into that kind of a thing without, doing background checks and things like that? Transacts market and global future wide software tech. Okay. Wow. They took money and ran, it seems. My God. How did you fall into that kind of a trap? Like, why did you even get into it? If you didn't know anything much like about it, like much about the company or anything in the background, why did you even get into it? First of all, like, what was the whoever has approached you must have approached you in a certain way, right? Obviously, it can't be like um, they just came and then you gave it just like that. Must be like something must have happened, something might have attracted you, or you were too greedy about things, you didn't basically cared about researching about the company. What exactly went into that? That's really sad to hear that, okay, okay. No, see, my dear, if you're talking about trading and you think that in the initial phases you made some profits and then they basically, then, in later stages you were not able to make money or something like that, let me tell you, yes, in the initial phases you will make some profits also, but just because you made some profits because of fluke or whatever. Yeah, exactly. You must have not done proper diligence. See, losses either happen when you are either negligent about certain things, or maybe you're too greedy about things. That's where basically you missed out on important matters. So, Akbar, I must say that, I don't know how they, you saying they gave you profits. What was it? Was it like some kind of a scheme that you put your money into, or was it like you deposited the funds on the platform and then, then something happened like that? Like what exactly happened? If because if it's a trading company and you are like into an exchange platform, I don't think this kind of a thing is possible until unless yes, there is a hack that's happening on the exchange platform, then we can't say. I do currently trade money in forex and I'm in profit, and I do trade in crypto like the futures bought in Binance. Yeah, that's good. So why did you? So when you know and when you're trading already in platforms, other platforms, you're doing your trades. Why are you even getting yourself into some kind of schemes which you are not aware of, or you have like very limited information, my dear? I feel very bad for you, and my hearty, like all my sympathy, empathy is with you. But I really want you guys, this is a very good example where, greed can affect you so badly. And I want you guys to understand this thing that when something looks too good to be true, especially in crypto industry, somebody promising you, you know, crazy things, that is definitely going to impact you in a way. When you're trading with an intention to, meet the needs, and I'm not saying it is bad to, be ambitious in life. Yes, be ambitious in life, have this zeal and interest and, thing inside you that you want to make good money, you want to earn good money, you want good comfort, luxurious life, this that everything is good. But sometimes what happens is they become so blind in, trying to accomplish things, that we miss out on red flags out there. And I think, Akbar, your story looks like it's a very big red flag. And yes, my dear, 770470, hi, welcome to the stream. I will come back to it, my dear. Yes, I will come back to BTC. I will come back to all the things you guys are talking about, because I had a user who wanted to share their pain in terms of they lost money, and that is what we are trying to talk about. The topic that I'm talking about. I really feel bad for you, but I think you look with the conversation that I'm having with you. You look a smart guy. I don't know how did you actually fell into such kind of a thing where you could actually get fooled by someone. But guys, my advice to all you people, this example is a very good example. This guy who is sharing, he says he's from Hyderabad, he's from my country, India. And I really appreciate, thank you so much, Akbar, for joining in and sharing your, story with us. That, this is very good example where, we fall as a victim towards various things, and we end up losing out on our hard-earned money. And I don't want any of you guys doing these kind of mistakes. Whenever you guys are sharing these issues in and out in the streams, like externally, internally with me, it's a good learning for all of us. Guys, don't ever repeat this mistake. Don't go for greed. I'm telling you, don't go for greed. Trust me, greed can definitely, destroy you, or greed can totally take away everything that you are wishing for. So keep your goals realistic. And when I say about trading also, every day when you are sitting and you're trying to put a setup there, don't keep over targets. Exactly where people start losing money, when you guys keep too ambitious numbers there, like too ambitious targets, that's where everything goes wrong. And if like for example, your market is running at a 2% rate, okay, whichever. Yes, yes, why not? Why not? You can be profitable in arbitrage, but what kind of arbitrage trading are you doing? Are you trading within the same exchange platform? Are you trading within the same crypto, or are you are you doing arbitrage between two different cryptocurrencies? It all totally depends, and how good you are at speculating and how good you are with trading in both the zones, like when to buy, when to sell. Yes, it is very much possible to kind of do this. And sometimes I also do this, like I pick up arbitrage trading sometimes when I'm like, sometimes probably I would have missed out on one small thing here and there, and I took a trade in wrong direction, then I try to hedge my position and take the profits from the other side, like in the other side of the story. I get into it. So it's very much possible, but it all depends on the right kind of timing, and everything is very important while we are trying to sometimes safeguard ourselves and trying to trade in both the directions. You have to be very very careful. uh, the moment you see, what I tend to do is, like when I trade in wrong direction, I take position in the opposite direction, and I try to close the one which I am basically in losses as soon as possible, especially at least for futures trading. When it comes to spot trading, maybe I don't really get into caring about it much, because what happens over there is, you basically can hold your crypto even years together, until unless you are selling it yourself, nobody is ever going to snatch that away from you. So in spot trading, I really don't care to close the position. Even if I'm in losses, I just wait for the right time for it to come, and then I close my position. But coming to futures, yes, if I basically see that in one of the directions I am basically not making much profit, I close that position, take a position in the opposite direction, and then wait for my profits to come. So yes, you can be profitable, but it all totally depends on what kind of strategy you're putting there, Akbar. So please, Akbar, I want you guys, okay. See, I so far have done I have done arbitrage in same crypto in both the directions. Like for example, I'm trying to take a futures position currently in any crypto. Like say, I mostly trade in Ethereum or in Sui only. So if I make a mistake sometimes, like I would have not looked into some small parameters here and there, and I took a wrong trade in some wrong direction, then basically I arbitrage in the same crypto then and there itself, taking a basically opposite trade in the same thing, like same crypto itself. And I try to close the one which basically is giving me loss. I put a stop loss immediately, I try to close it, and then move it in the direction. That is how I do this arbitrage trading. Are you trying to understand what I'm trying to say? For example, like I'm Ethereum is, for example, standing at 3339 right currently. So if in case at this current stage I'm not very certain whether the price from here will go up or down, so what I do, I buy and sell at this same position in this current scenario only. So 3339, I buy it in that price also, I sell also at that price. So when I'm doing both the things, market has to move in either downward direction or in upward direction, right? So one of my trade is going to be successful in that direction. It is like the other direction definitely will be in a loss. I will try to close that, with a fraction of whatever loss I'm getting, and then I try to close it, and then I take the profit from the other direction. Sometimes I do this, and I'm sure, yes, the setup looks very good, cool, like all the parameters are meeting, and I'm sure that okay, whatever I'm speculating is going to be a factual thing that is going to happen. Then I don't care, then yes, I just do one kind of trading and then just get out of it, like that. I keep a realistic target and do it. Sometimes if I'm not, yes, I do this kind. This is how I arbitrage. Maybe some people like doing arbitrage in they do it in Ethereum, and they buy in Ethereum, then they sell it in Bitcoin. Like they do opposite things in different cryptos also, which is also sometimes okay and correct, as it might be a right thing, because you don't want to take a chance in same crypto also. That is also still fine, there's nothing wrong in it. So yeah, Akbar, I hope this will help you out as well. Guys, please be careful of whatever you guys are investing. In case of when you are getting into a new crypto, make sure you are getting into a licensed crypto. And I'm telling you, very clearly Zbit platform. So when I say why you should go for Zbit is a licensed platform, and you can see this information on the screen itself that we are licensed body, licensed under the South African laws, FSCA, Financial Sector Conduct Authority of South African law. So whenever you're going for centralized exchanges or you're going for licensed exchanges, your money is basically going to be very safe. It is going to be in the good hands. So make sure that even when you're going for something new, please don't pick up anything and everything and go for losing out money. You can see here that we are licensed body, we are under regulation, and we are very much safe. So even if you have not, people who are joining from outside, if you guys have not started using Zbit, I recommend you guys download the Zbit app right now, and KYC yourself and deposit funds and start trading along with me, because no other crypto exchange platform currently is giving you this kind of help and assistance. We are trying our best to give you all the guidance that you guys need, from educating you how to use this platform, to understanding the concepts about spot futures and everything, and basically moving in the right direction. So we are, you can be rest assured that we are under regulatory framework. So your money is not going to go anywhere, even if you face any small pullback at the current situation, like whatever, like maybe withdrawals or in your deposits and all. That is all going to be basically for real purposes only. Probably if system has detected some kind of unusual activity on your account, or something wrong is happening, then that your account might be either frozen or might not be able to like you might not be able to withdraw funds or things like that. But other than that, there is nothing that is ever going to stop your money from coming to you, or you putting money, or you deposit, withdrawing. There's nothing that is going to stop. So all the people joining in from the within the application, I will come back to you. User 844619, you asked for a candlestick chart. I will be coming back to it. And 770470, you asked about Bitcoin. We'll come back to Bitcoin also in a while. So in my previous session, I have shown you guys how to take a futures trading position, especially how people normally you lose out on money. I put a lot of emphasis on few things. And if you have missed out, I want you guys to go back and refer to my stream on Sunday, watch the live replay. It is both available on YouTube, as well as it is available in the live application also. So you can go check that out. I will tell you where the mistakes are happening, especially. So when you see, for example, currently Ethereum is running at a 4.56% rate right now. Okay, it's running at a 4.56% growth rate today. Okay, so if this is how Ethereum is performing, like it's a 5% market today, now you know that you have good amount of risk to reward that you can keep. Ethereum on a very low moving day, or where the volatility is not much, moves about even like not even like 2% or something. It runs somewhere negative to 2%, 3% also. But today market seems to look good. It's like running at a 4-5% rate. So it's a good market today. So today, even if you want to set some, hi my dear, hello 799205. So even if you want to put your risk to rewards today as 1:3, 1:4, you want to increase a little of your profit targets, you can do that. Every day I don't tell you guys, right? I tell you don't increase your risk to reward to more than 1:2 or 1:3. But today I'm telling myself you can increase it to even 1:3 or 1:4. But again, don't overdo things, and don't overtrade, or don't